Welcome, dear listener. Tonight, let your mind drift far from the noise of the waking world. The city hums softly in the distance, its lights fading into the gentle rhythm of the night. In this moment, all you need to do is breathe, slowly, deeply, and allow my voice to carry you through the corridors of imagination. This is a story of whispers, of memories, and of the quiet comfort that only a forgotten library can offer. So close your eyes, feel the flicker of a candle's flame, and let us begin. You find yourself walking along a narrow cobblestone street. The night air is cool, carrying the faint scent of rain on old stone. Behind you, the murmur of the city fades into a soft, distant echo. Ahead, a faint golden glow spills through an arched doorway, a light that seems to pulse in rhythm with your breath. The door is made of oak, ancient and scarred, its brass handle smooth from centuries of hands that have turned it before you. As you reach for it, the world seems to hush. The hinges sigh as the door opens, revealing a vast chamber bathed in the warm light of countless candles. Their flames dance gently, sending shadows across endless shelves that stretch up into the darkness above. You have entered the ancient library, a place said to hold the dreams of humankind. The air smells of parchment, wax, and faint traces of sandalwood. Dust motes float lazily through the glow, swirling like stars suspended in time. You take a few careful steps forward. The wooden floor creaks softly beneath your feet, as if greeting you after a long journey. Every shelf is filled with books of every shape and color, leather-bound volumes, scrolls tied with silk, and mysterious journals written in languages you cannot name. The silence here is not empty. It is alive, breathing, listening, waiting. Somewhere in the distance, you hear a faint rustling. Perhaps it is the wind slipping through a crack in the stone wall. Or perhaps it is the sound of the library itself, whispering. You move closer to one of the tall shelves, your fingertips brushing against the spines of the books. They are warm to the touch. Each one seems to hum quietly beneath your fingers, as if it holds a heartbeat. You pull out one at random, its cover soft and worn, the title faded long ago. As you open it, the candlelight seems to lean closer. The pages smell of time itself. Words rise from the parchment like faint silver smoke, wrapping around you in gentle spirals. They whisper softly, telling you stories of oceans that never end, of cities that float in the clouds, of lovers who waited for one another across centuries. You feel each word sink into your mind like the warmth of a blanket. As you close the book, a quiet sigh escapes the room. The candles flicker. You sense that you are not alone, not in a frightening way, but as if the library has noticed you, recognized you. It welcomes you. Somewhere in the distance, a grandfather clock begins to chime, each note slow and echoing. With every sound, the air seems to shimmer faintly, revealing glimpses of doorways you hadn't seen before. Passages hidden between shelves, staircases that spiral upward into the unseen heights of the library. Your heart feels light, calm. The stress and noise of the day melt away like wax under flame. You breathe in deeply, feeling the peace of this place settle into your chest. You sense that the books are not just objects. They are dreams made solid, memories of all who have come before, their hopes, their fears, their love. And tonight they have chosen to speak to you. You wander deeper into the library, following the gentle sound of crackling candles and the steady rhythm of your heartbeat. Somewhere ahead, there is a soft golden glow brighter than the rest. You move toward it, drawn by a feeling you cannot name, something between nostalgia and longing. The whispering grows louder, but still gentle, like the murmur of waves against a shore. You step through a narrow archway and find yourself in a smaller chamber. A single candle burns in the center of a wooden table, its flame steady and patient. Around it are scattered books and small trinkets, a quill, an hourglass, a pair of round spectacles. Behind the table stands a tall window, fogged with age. Beyond it, you can just make out the faint outline of the sleeping city. You take a seat by the candle. The chair sighs quietly beneath your weight, as though relieved to have someone rest upon it once again. The flame crackles softly, its light reflecting in your eyes. You place your hands on the table and close them around the edges of another book, one you hadn't noticed before. Its cover is dark green, embossed with a symbol that looks like a circle of stars. You feel a pull, gentle, insistent. This book wants to be opened. As you lift the cover, the candlelight flares for just a moment, and then softens, wrapping the room in golden calm. The first line of the book glows faintly, waiting for you to read it aloud. You take a deep breath and whisper the words, your voice barely audible over the sound of the flickering flame. To those who wander in search of meaning, may you find peace within these pages. The letters fade, and the story begins to unfold. Not in ink, but in light. The words lift from the page and drift into the air around you, weaving a tapestry of memory and emotion. You are no longer just reading the story, you are inside it. The story drifts around you, soft and luminous, like morning mist over a quiet lake. Each word is a gentle caress on your mind, carrying you further from the waking world. You feel yourself sinking into the warmth of the library, as if the floor beneath you has softened, molding to your body, cradling you in quiet comfort. The candle flickers, sending tiny shadows dancing along the walls, forming shapes that seem almost alive. You hear footsteps, not hurried, not loud, but soft, deliberate. They echo faintly on the wooden floor, blending with the quiet crackle of the candle. You glance toward the shelves, half expecting to see someone there, but the space is empty. Yet you feel a presence, a gentle companionship, as if the library itself is aware of your arrival, wrapping its essence around you. It is a living memory, a sanctuary built from the dreams and thoughts of countless souls. The book in front of you continues to glow faintly, its story unfolding like a river of light. You read, or perhaps it reads you, recounting a tale of a small village nestled between hills, where every evening, the villagers would light lanterns to guide lost travelers home. Their light never faltered, even in storms. You can almost smell the smoke of their fires, hear the soft chatter of neighbors, feel the serenity of a community bound by quiet care. Each sentence lingers, inviting you to step into it, to walk along the cobblestone streets of that distant village, to feel the soft earth beneath your feet. You lean back slightly, feeling the embrace of the chair and the floor beneath you. The candle flickers again, and for a brief moment, the shadows on the walls stretch and twist, forming shapes that seem to whisper secrets just beyond the edge of understanding. The library hums softly around you, the sound almost imperceptible, a low, steady rhythm like a heartbeat or the distant pulse of the city outside. Somewhere behind you, a shelf creaks. You turn your head slowly, not startled, but with quiet curiosity. A single book slides slightly forward, as if nudged by an invisible hand. You reach for it. Its cover is deep navy, smooth beneath your fingertips. The title is worn away, but you feel a strange familiarity, as if you have been drawn to it before, in another time or another dream. You open it. Inside, the pages are blank, or so it seems at first. Then words appear, not written in ink, but forming from the soft glow of the candlelight. They spiral across the page like smoke, delicate and insistent. The story is not just to be read, it is to be experienced. You follow the words as they rise from the page, curling around your hands, floating through the room, filling the air with the soft fragrance of old paper and wax. The tale is of a wanderer who discovered a library much like this one, a place where time bends and memories take shape. The wanderer moved among the shelves, listening to the whispers of long-forgotten voices, and each book they opened revealed fragments of lives that had touched the edges of eternity. You feel a connection with this wanderer, as if you are walking beside them, each step a part of their journey and your own. Outside, the night continues to hum softly. The distant city is a faint blur, lights twinkling through fogged windows, cars gliding along wet streets, footsteps fading into the dark. Here, in this ancient library, the world feels paused, suspended between moments, a quiet sanctuary where nothing intrudes. You realize that you have been holding your breath, and now you exhale slowly, feeling the tension in your body melt like wax. The candle crackles again, and a soft warmth spreads from its flame, reaching toward the edges of the room. Shadows bend and sway, forming shapes that are almost familiar. Faces of friends long gone, laughter echoing softly, the gentle brush of hands against yours. You are surrounded by memories that are not yours, yet they feel comforting, as if the library is offering you a gentle embrace. The book shifts slightly in your hands, and a new chapter begins. The words guide you into a forest, bathed in moonlight. Leaves shimmer silver, and the air smells of damp earth and pine. You walk along a narrow path, hearing the soft rustle of creatures in the underbrush, the distant murmur of a stream. With each step, you feel lighter, as though the burdens of your day are left behind, dissolving into the soft glow of the night. A whisper brushes your ear, not frightening, but intimate, like a secret shared between friends. You are safe here. Let your thoughts drift. Let your mind rest. The words linger, soft and tender, wrapping around your consciousness like a warm blanket. You close your eyes for a moment, breathing in the calm, feeling the presence of the library as a steady heartbeat beneath your own. You open your eyes and find yourself in a small reading nook tucked between towering shelves. Cushions are scattered on the floor, inviting you to sink in, to let your body relax completely. You choose one, seating yourself comfortably as the candlelight bathes you in warmth. The book floats gently in your lap, its pages turning as if guided by an unseen breeze. Each word flows directly into your mind, carrying with it a sense of peace, of infinite patience, of understanding without judgment. Outside, the city continues its quiet hum. But inside this sanctuary, time has no meaning. Each moment stretches, delicate and luminous, as if the library itself is holding you in a cocoon of calm. You feel your eyelids grow heavy, but the story does not rush. It waits patiently, allowing you to drift slowly, comfortably, into the soft embrace of slumber, while the whispers of the ancient library continue to murmur around you. You sink deeper into the cushions, letting the weight of your body dissolve into the gentle embrace of the reading nook. The book rests in your lap, glowing faintly, and the candle's flame flickers in quiet rhythm, its soft crackle the only sound besides the distant hum of the city. You feel a profound stillness settle over you, as if the library itself has paused to breathe alongside you. Every shelf, every scroll, every whispering shadow seems alive, waiting to share its stories. The words of the book rise around you, forming a delicate mist that drifts through the air. They are not merely written but felt, each sentence carrying the echo of 1,000 hearts. You close your eyes and allow yourself to be carried by the story. It is a tale of night skies and hidden gardens, of secret corners where time slows, and where the smallest gestures can hold infinite meaning. You feel as though you are walking along a hidden path lined with silver leaves, the soft crunch of earth beneath your feet muffled by the quiet of the night. Somewhere in the library, a shelf shudders softly, releasing a single book that lands with a gentle thud on the floor. You reach for it instinctively. Its cover is a deep, warm amber, smooth and inviting. As you open it, a faint scent of vanilla and old parchment rises, mingling with the soft fragrance of candle wax. The pages glow faintly, and the words begin to swirl and drift, forming images in the air. A waterfall cascading over mossy stones, a bridge suspended over misty valleys, a lone traveler walking beneath a sky alive with stars. You follow the traveler, feeling the rhythm of their steps, the subtle sway of their journey. Each movement is deliberate, each breath measured and calm. You sense a deep understanding in their path, a knowledge that the journey itself is more important than the destination. The whispers of the library wrap around you, carrying fragments of stories from countless souls, some joyful, some sorrowful, but all filled with a gentle humanity. The candle flickers again, and you notice for the first time the tiny sparks that lift from its flame, floating lazily into the air. They drift around you like miniature stars, illuminating the edges of the room with a soft golden glow. You realize that each spark is a story, a memory, a whispered secret from the past. And tonight, they are here for you, to cradle your thoughts and guide you into stillness. You lean back further into the cushions, letting your body fully relax. The floor beneath you is warm, as if the library itself is breathing, alive with the quiet energy of countless stories held within its walls. Your fingers brush the edge of the book, and the words seem to respond, flowing gently into your mind, soft and effortless. You feel yourself drifting along with the story, your thoughts dissolving into its rhythm, your worries melting away. Outside, the night deepens, and the distant city lights flicker faintly through the fogged windows. But inside the library, time has no hold. You sense the passage of hours not in minutes, but in moments of peace, of quiet, of connection to something larger than yourself. The library feels endless, its shelves stretching into infinity, yet comforting in their familiarity. You hear the faintest hint of music, a soft, melodic hum that seems to come from somewhere deep within the stacks. It is not intrusive, but soothing, like the lull of waves against the shore. You follow the sound with your senses, not needing to move your body, and find that the melody weaves itself into the words of the book, creating a tapestry of calm that fills the room. Each note, each whisper, seems to say the same thing. You are safe here. You are seen. You are not alone. The amber book shifts in your lap, and the story changes once more. Now you are in a garden at twilight, the air fragrant with jasmine and wet earth. Fireflies drift lazily through the soft air, their tiny lights flickering in rhythm with your own breath. A gentle breeze stirs the petals, and you feel them brush against your skin like the softest silk. The library has transformed the space around you, merging the story with your imagination, until you are no longer sitting in a reading nook but wandering through this serene garden. You notice a small fountain at the center, water cascading over smooth stones with a sound that is at once lively and calming. The light from the candle seems to echo in the water, creating reflections that shimmer and dance. You lean closer to the fountain, mesmerized by the ripples, the gentle sounds, the way the light plays across the surface. You feel the tension in your shoulders melt, the worries in your mind float away, leaving only a profound sense of ease. A whisper brushes your ear again, softer this time, almost imperceptible. Rest now. Let the world wait. Here, there is only stillness, only quiet, only the gentle hum of life around you. You close your eyes fully, breathing in the calm, letting it fill every corner of your being. The candle flickers once more, crackling softly, and you feel its warmth wrap around you like a comforting blanket. The library is alive with gentle murmurs, the stories of 1,000 lifetimes drifting through the air. You are part of it now, a silent witness, a quiet traveler along the endless shelves of memory. Every heartbeat, every breath, is a rhythm that blends with the soft crackle of the candle, with the distant hum of the city, with the whispers of the ancient library itself. Your eyelids grow heavier with each passing moment. The words of the book continue to swirl around you, carrying images of tranquil gardens, starlit paths, and gentle streams. You feel yourself dissolving into the calm, floating on the rhythm of the story, letting it carry you ever closer to sleep. Each whisper, each flicker of flame, each subtle crackle of wax lulls you further, until the boundaries between yourself and the library blur completely. The quiet of the library enfolds you completely. You are no longer merely seated in a reading nook. You are a part of the story itself. The amber book rests lightly in your lap, its words drifting into your mind with a gentle rhythm. Each sentence carries you deeper into the stillness, guiding your thoughts away from the noise of the waking world and into the soft embrace of night. The garden from the story seems to expand around you. Trees stretch higher than you can see, their leaves shimmering faintly in the candlelight. Tiny paths wind between flowers that seem to glow faintly, petals brushed with silver and gold. The air is cool, but comforting, carrying the scent of earth and rain and something undefinably sweet. Somewhere nearby, a bird sings a single soft note, a lullaby carried on the night air. As you follow a winding path, you notice that the fountain glimmers with a light not entirely its own. It seems alive, reflecting not just the candle, but the countless stories stored within the library. Each ripple carries memories, laughter of friends, quiet moments of introspection, soft exchanges of love and kindness. You reach out to touch the water, and it feels as warm and comforting as a long-forgotten embrace. Your fingers disturb the surface slightly, and the ripples spread slowly, illuminating the garden in soft patterns of golden light. The whispers of the library are all around you now, gentle and melodic. They are not voices of the living, but echoes of those who once wandered these halls, whose thoughts, dreams, and hopes have been preserved within the pages of the ancient books. Their whispers are a lullaby, a promise that you are not alone in the vastness of the night. They murmur in languages you cannot name, yet you understand every word, every sentiment. Each murmur is a brush of warmth against your mind, a reminder that the world is quiet, safe, and patient. You find a small bench beneath a flowering tree, its blossoms glowing softly in the candlelight. The petals drift down around you, carried on a breeze that seems to exist only within this space. You sit, letting the warmth of the night seep into your bones. The book opens of its own accord, pages fluttering as if turned by invisible fingers. A new chapter begins, a story that feels like it has always been waiting for you. It is a tale of starlight and reflection, of quiet moments between heartbeats. A traveler sits by a still lake beneath a sky filled with constellations you feel you have always known. The water mirrors the stars perfectly, creating the illusion of walking among the heavens. The traveler dips their hand into the water, and ripples spread out, touching every corner of the night. You feel that same calm spreading through yourself, a gentle, undisturbed peace. The candle crackles nearby, and the sound blends with the whispers and the faint city hum outside the window. You breathe in slowly, letting each exhale carry away the weight of the day. The library around you seems to pulse in time with your heartbeat, each beat a gentle echo through the vast, silent shelves. You are both witness and participant, resting in the warmth of a place untouched by time. Above you, the shadows of the ancient shelves sway with the candlelight, forming shapes that are familiar and comforting. Faces, hands, and distant places seem to flicker and shift, a gentle reminder of the countless souls who have found solace here. You feel their presence not as a weight, but as a protective cocoon, a quiet embrace that encourages you to let go, to drift, to rest. A soft wind rustles through the branches of the flowering tree above, and petals fall around you like tiny, glowing snowflakes. The whispers grow softer, more melodic, as if sensing your readiness for deep rest. You close your eyes fully, feeling the warmth of the candle, the soft embrace of the cushions, the gentle hum of life all around. The amber book settles quietly on your lap, its glow fading into a tender, reassuring light, as if acknowledging that your mind is ready to wander deeper into dreams. The garden, the library, the whispers, and the flickering candle seem to merge into a single, perfect moment. Every sound, every glow, every delicate shadow guides you further into sleep. The air is thick with calm, the gentle pulse of peace, and the soothing rhythm of distant city sounds. You feel as though you are floating, weightless, cradled by the soft energy of countless stories, countless lives, all merging into a lullaby meant only for you. And as the night stretches on, you drift completely, effortlessly, into a world of dreams. The library watches over you, its whispers quieting into a soft hum, the candle crackling one last gentle note. You are safe. You are at peace. You are home in the heart of the ancient library, carried on the warm currents of memory, imagination, and quiet, endless night. Sleep now, dear listener. Let the whispers guide you, the candlelight protect you, and the stories carry you into a night of gentle, restorative dreams.